a star that's past eyes. I couldn't wait till the whole world recognized. But first I had to pay some dues. The journey I took, y'all couldn't walk in my shoes. A young buck, wild and tough from Tallahassee, straight from South City in my pursuit to be happy. Came up out the hood with my hair all nappy, cut it all off, plus some name that's in my pappy. The streets tried to trap me, but I had to escape from my destiny and wait for me to be great. And I knew it, so was square, had to show improvement. When I do it, flow was stupid. Now you loving me like Cupid, and I know that you wasn't ready for this. I'm so on point with my targets, I'm sure I won't miss. This is the past, present, and the future. C-squared, the household name, something to get used to. I'm here, I'm here.
Hello, and welcome to another awesome episode of The Feature. I am your host, Cliff Jackson III, or CJ3. I am he, and tonight you don't want to miss tonight's show because tonight's show is definitely about to get into it. We are getting ready to talk to my boy, my partner, my ace boom coon, my boy in crime, Peter Warrick, man. So you tuning into this thing live or you're tuning into the replay, you don't want to miss tonight's show. I am hella excited about everything that's happening right now. Can't wait to get into it. So excited and elated about it all. I really am. And it's that time we've been waiting on this particular one this whole time, right? I know it's pretty cool to see all this happening, right? How they handling this right now for me. But man, it's getting ready to go down like none other, man. And it is definitely about to happen. And I can't wait till it does. And we about to get into it. So if you're tuned into this thing live and you're tuning into the replay, you don't want to miss today's show, man, because I've got to get to the conversation with my boy, Peter Warrick, Florida State legend. Everybody, you already know what time it is, man. We've been waiting on the whole doggone season for this one right here. So hopefully we get a chance to talk with him. I know he's in a very, very busy situation right now. And hopefully we're going to get him, man. But we're going to make that call at some point in a few minutes. But before I get to that, hello to all my features out there, everybody. All my features, what's going on? You see the takeovers happening no matter who's on the show, no matter what happens, it just takes over. So we get it in, everybody. So you already know, kicking it with my one and only Pete. So we better make this thing here keep popping off and rocking and rolling, man. So, hey, hello to all those people who are watching this thing by Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Man, welcome to the feature, and thank you for all those who are tuning in for the very first time. If this is your first time watching the show, man, welcome to the feature. This is where we get intimate and become exclusive with the topics, let alone our guest of Friday night. But, hey, we also have a segment that breaks this thing down every week, every Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. You can catch us right here, and you'll be able to check us out on Monday with our hot topics, Tuesday with our NFL picks. You have Wednesdays with Word or Wisdom Wednesdays, or even sometimes on a Wednesday, you might just get you a nice, good special feature Friday person to come on and speak to us. Or then on Thursdays, you already know it's my top 10 Thursdays, and every Friday is Featured Fridays, man. And we're getting right into that right now for you all. In just a few minutes on Feature Fridays, we cannot be upset with this one. Yes, we about to get into it. Feature Fridays right here on the feature, man. So, like I tell and ask everybody, you could have been anywhere in this world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that, man, all day long. Any day of the week. Want to be on your boy show? Holla at me. Get at me, man. You already know how we do this. Email me at thefeatured.cj3@gmail.com or hit me up on my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages at thefeatured with CJ3. I'm on this thing every single night, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch. Go subscribe right now to The Featured with CJ3 on my YouTube and my Twitch channels. And go listen and download on all major outlets and podcasts or wherever you go enjoy your podcast. and donate and support the cause. Please send your donations to a Cash App, $ Right Touch Sports, PayPal, paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3, or on Anchor at anchor.fm/the featured with CJ3. I'm on this thing every single night, Monday through Friday. You can go check this out. Go download and watch the replays of our past Feature Fridays guests. There is negative knowledge in each conversation. And if you want to be on the show, you want to advertise, you want to sponsor, you want to feature, come and do it right here on the feature. Send your money to our Cash App, $ Right Touch Sports. Yeah, man, it is here. It is that time. We about to make it happen. You already know. Like I said, I already know right now my boy Busy is all get out. He probably had a black tie affair, which is what he's supposed to be at right now. So we're going to give him a call, see what's going on, see if he's in position, see if he's ready at all in any type of way to converse with everybody who's here tonight. I'm so happy. I don't even know who's here. I can't even see the people that's watching this show right now because I don't watch the show or I don't advertise or I don't promote or live stream the show from the actual platforms. I be on a different software. So when I'm on the software, this is what's going down. This is what I got to make happen. So this is what I do. So we got to make this thing happen no matter what. We got to make it happen. All right. So I don't know if y'all out there, but if you're out there, hello, how are y'all doing? I never know who's who and what's what. So I'm here, but we gonna make this thing happen. We're gonna give bruh a call just to see what's going on, if he's available. If not, we're gonna keep this thing rolling, man. You already know how we gotta make this thing pop up.
Hello.
Pete! 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 Can you hear me?
What's up, bro?
What's good with you, man? How you? Pete!
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. What's good?
You got it, man. What's popping off with you, boy?
Man, you know, Vick.
Dog,
Man.
bruh. First off, I appreciate you, man, for getting on the call, dog. I know you're busy.
Huh?
I know you're busy.
Oh, man, you know it's all love, man. I told you I would.
Man, I appreciate you, dog. You already know, man. It's all good. It's all love. I appreciate you being here, dog. You got all your fans and everybody in the world listening to you. Folks, stand up.
You just make sure you tell them I love them, man.
Huh?
You know that. I said you make sure you tell them. Oh, don't worry about it. I tell them. All my fans, all the people that follow me, all the people that love my son, Peyton, all the people that love my kids, me, man, I love you back, man.
Man,
That's 100, man. I appreciate it.
man,
All the love, all the support, all of that,
man, I appreciate it, dog, man. You know the folks love you, man. Pete Warrick is here tonight, bro. I've been promoting you for 4 months, bro. Listen, dog. This I don't want to say it's the last official Feature Friday for the year, but this was definitely one I definitely wanted to make sure, man, that I got on the books. And when you said that you was gonna do it, bro, I'm talking about everything. It ain't even matter, bro. I had the world at the palm of my hand when I had you on the show, bro. I appreciate you like a mug, boy, for real.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You already know, man. But man, we finna get into it. You know, a lot of people know you. There's a lot of people that don't know you. But if they don't, we finna educate their asses today. And what we finna do, man, we finna talk.
That's how we can talk on this thing.
That's how we can talk on this thing, bro.
Oh, man, it just got real.
Oh,
Real.
it just got hella real, dog. So we finna get into it for real, dog. So like I said, we just finna introduce you and highlight you, dog. I mean, you've been by far the greatest football player in my eyes of all time. College, it don't matter, bro. You've always been a childhood idol of mine. and to know that we are good friends the way that we are, man. Trust me, I'm living the dream, bro, every single day.
Hey man, I just want to say I appreciate you having me on, man. It's a pleasure, man. I think about that stuff all the time, man. Like, I don't know, man. I haven't played football. I haven't been at Florida State since 2000, man. When I go places, man, people still remember who I am, man.
Right.
For me, man, and people like come up to me and ask me for my autograph, and I still do it. People like, man, you a nice person, but I look at it like, man, God bless you.
Right.
So it's still a blessing to have people know who I am, man. So I just thank God for that opportunity, man. And I appreciate you having me on.
Man, absolutely, dog. Absolutely, man. But we gonna get into it, man. Had a three-way convo like we do. It's me and you and the whole world listening, bruh. So at the end of the day, we ain't changing shit. They just catching up on us.
Hey,
let's go, baby boy. So let's go ahead and get into it. Where you from originally? Originally, where you from?
Yeah, I'm from 941, man. Straight out of Bradenton. Florida.
Bradenton, Florida stands up right now up in this thing for real, bro. So what was the family makeup like? Sisters, brothers, mom, dad?
I mean, I'm the only child.
Wow.
My mom.
Okay.
Only child from my mom. My mom actually, man, she wasn't supposed to have no kids,
Wow.
And me. So, it's a blessing.
Right.
My dad, he got 9 girls, 3 boys.
Wow.
But, yeah, man. So, it was tough growing up, man. Well, it really wasn't tough, man. I was by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't always been by myself, man. I ain't way now.
Right. Ain't much change. That's crazy, bro. So, high school in Bradenton, what high school did you go to?
Say that again?
I said high school. What high school did you go to in Bradenton?
The best high school in Bradenton, man. Bradenton, Southeast. Everybody do it. And we was orange and blue. And we called Southeast Seminoles.
And y'all was the Seminoles.
How crazy is that? Man? But yeah, man, that's the best high school in Bradenton, man. Everybody know it.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy, dog.
Some people don't say it's Manatee and Bradenton, but man, it's Southeast, man.
Southeast.
We call it the high.
All day long. All day long. And bro, what's crazy, dog, coming out of high school, you was the #1 receiver in the nation and #7 recruit in the nation. Like, that's crazy. Like, what was it like being considered that top dog in the country at that time?
Man, I never really looked at it like that, man. Cause I always was like the team player.
Right.
So everything that I did, I always showed love to the people that I was playing with.
Right.
So that humbled me. Like, I have friends now say, man, you never change. But you're gonna have some people that say you have, but that's just how it go in life, man. But
yeah.
I always been a person that believed in God, and when stuff happened, I just give all my honor and glory to God. So that's just how I was, man.
Absolutely, dog. That's what's up, man. So, being that you was a huge influence, not just from high school, but in college, but who were some of your influences, man, when you were coming up in high school? Like, who'd you model your game after?
Man, what's funny, man? I'm gonna be honest. I never really told nobody this, but me growing up, I never really had nobody to teach me nothing.
Wow.
Everything that I learned, it was like a God's gift.
Mm-hmm.
So I coach football, and I tell my kids, I be like, if I would have had somebody like me to coach me, you know how much better I would have been.
Wow.
And then I had God's gift, and then I would have somebody to teach me the little things, the small things that go a long way.
Right.
And to being a better football player, but I never had that. I mean, I was blessed to have some great coaches. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, the coaches that I loved in high school was Tony Stevens and Coach Pat Carnegie.
Yeah.
And Paul Meckley, man. I love those guys, man. Those guys, man, they instilled everything in me and gave me the confidence to the person that I am today. And I tell them Coach Pat, Coach Tony, man, every time I see them, man, I tell them that right now, man, that they gave me all the confidence. And, because hey, man, I ain't going to lie, I played football, man. I went out for football when I was a freshman. When you was playing youth league football, it was a weight limit back then.
Right.
Our weight limit was, I think at the end of the year, was like 145. But long story short, I went out for varsity. So when I went out for varsity, I was playing tailback. My friends like, they need me to go out and try it. I was like, cool. So I went out there, man. First day, we put pads on. I was playing tailback. I don't know what made me play tailback. Man, the quarterback, was running the option. He pitched the ball behind me. I caught it with my right hand and pulled it in. And when I pulled it in, it was up high. And dude hit me in the middle of my chest. Man, I took that equipment off. I went and played basketball. I was through with football. They had to convince me to come back, man. I wasn't playing.
Oh, dog, that's funny as hell you said that too, dog, because with basketball, like, what's crazy, like, you was, like, player of the year for the state of Florida in basketball.
Yeah. I said, you know what? They can have this football job. Hey, I took them shoulder pads off. Hooked the left hook. And I was crying.
Boy, you...
Hey, listen, real talk. I was crying so bad. It was one of these cries.
Snot nose, everything. Oh, man.
I couldn't even talk, man. The dude. I always said, I can't wait to get him back. Boy, his name was Derek Payne. He's down there right now coaching at Southeast, man. I give props to him, man, because he made me to who I am. Because through my whole life, I would never let nobody else hit me like that. I'm telling you, man.
No, that's crazy, bro. You know what? It's stories like that, man, and I swear probably ain't been heard nowhere that you get here on the feature. This the stuff I'm telling my people, bro. You don't get nothing like this nowhere else, man.
Nobody don't know who Derek is. They know that. I was sweet out there, boy.
Oh, boy, that's crazy as hell, dog. That's funny.
Everything I want.
Oh, boy, that's funny as all get out, bro. For real.
Because when in high school, you feel me, it's like you going against guys, like they juniors, they seniors. It ain't no weight limit in high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So them guys was like 215, 220. Man, I'm a freshman. I'm coming straight from youth league football. I'm like 145.
They welcomed you real early.
Yeah, they got rid of me real quick.
Oh boy, but you later developed the speed and skills and bulked up whatnot for sure because you was named player of the year in the state of Florida, man, for basketball, which is insane. And being in the level where y'all was playing 5A, like that ain't no Rudy Poop division. And then as a senior, you're the long jump record setter. 100-time, regional champion and runner-up. Like, bro, you had all kind of accolades coming at you as an athlete in all different type of sports, man. It's just impressive how your resume athletically was, bro. But when you had that opportunity to choose your colleges, like, what made you choose Florida State?
Honestly, man, I chose Florida State because my mom always wanted to go to Florida State.
Okay.
But she didn't go because she got pregnant with me.
Wow.
So when she told me that, that made me want to go there. And, Deion Sanders, you gotta love that.
Gotta love that.
Gotta love that, man. That just made me really want to go there because, my mom didn't get an opportunity to go to fulfill her dream because of me.
Wow.
So I made it my business, my duty, my due diligence to go there for my mom and make something out of myself, man, and become a man and graduate. That was another reason I came back my last year too, man. To graduate for my mom. She told me you can always go get money. Money gonna be there.
Right.
Money run out, but you get your degree. Nobody can never take that from you.
Absolutely. Man, boy, listening and talking to my dog, Peter Warrick tonight, y'all. Florida State legend, college football icon, and legend. Bro, I gotta go ahead and ask you, when did you know that your ass was good, man? Like, when did you know that you was just that guy, bro?
And I always know I was that guy. You tripping. Always, hey, listen. That's one thing I always. Anybody, look, I'm gonna be honest. Anybody that's from Bradenton, Florida, that's from 941. I don't care who they is. They feel like they are the best in everything. I don't care. You go ask anybody that's from Bradenton, they gonna feel like they're the best. I promise.
That's crazy, bro.
I mean, I always felt like that, man. It's just, I always felt like that, but I was always humble at the same time.
Right.
I'm saying, like, anything that I do, I hate losing. When I was young, man, I used to cry when I lose. Video games, hitting quarters, losing basketball,
right,
and somebody one-on-one. I'm not stopping until I win.
Right.
That was fuel to me to make me the person that I am. And I'm gonna be honest, I always been a winner, man, until I got to Cincinnati, girl. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh boy. Hey boy, and then we're gonna get to those Cincinnati days, because boy, I know you can't.
Man, I can't wait. But yeah, man, honestly, man, I always felt like I was that guy.
Yeah.
When I knew that I was like that guy. Was, I mean, you know, when I was younger, you always have, I mean, like, you play youth league football, you have a lot of guys that's good. You know, everybody be on different levels because it's all about who's faster than who.
Right.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Right.
But when I got to college, it was a humbling experience because I was playing behind guys that I felt like in my mind that I was better than them.
Right.
But in all actuality, I really wasn't because I didn't know nothing.
Right.
But the way I thought, my thought process, the way I was programmed, you know, I'm like a robot. I feel like I'm that guy. Ain't nobody better than me.
Right.
I don't care. Right now, I feel like, and I can't even do the things that I used to do, man. But I still feel like I'm that guy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's just how I was feel. It'll never change, you know. I mean, I know that, you know, physically I can't do the things that I used to do, but you can't tell me you can beat me, and I ain't gonna tell you. Yeah, that's like soup food.
That's really what it is, dog.
Those guys at Florida State, man, that I thought that I was better than, man, but I had a humbling experience because I had to sit back and learn, you know. I learned that, you know, just think about this. When I was at Florida State, right? When we got to Florida State, we had E.G. Green and Andre Cooper.
Right.
But you know, guess who was behind those two guys?
You.
Me and Randy Moss. And both of both of us red shirts.
Right.
On Duke, he didn't red shirt.
Rob was a true freshman.
Yeah, he was a true freshman.
Yeah.
But me and Moss, we red shirt. And I honestly figured out that I was that guy as time went on, and I started doing things like, and you know, like being great comes with being consistent.
Absolutely.
Doing it on a regular basis,
time
after time. And I tell people right now, I wasn't good because of what I did. I was good because of when I did it. It's a difference. It's a difference, man. So it took me a while, but what happened was when I humbled myself to see that, okay, we got two of those. I'm the number one receiver in one poll. I'm the number two receiver in another poll. Moss one and I'm two, or vice versa. You know, and now one of us is playing. And then when I said, when I get my opportunity, I would never, ever give it back.
Right.
Whenever I get my opportunity, I'm going to go in there and make it happen. I'm not going to go out here and act like I'm better than this guy. I'm just going to go out here and play.
And just play better than him.
And be me. That's it. Like the guys that was in front of me, that was better than us, man. E.G. Green, Andre Cooper. I learned so much from those guys, man, that I never told them. I never told nobody, man, that everything that I learned at Florida State, I took something from every receiver that was there. Because I really wasn't a receiver. I played a receiver 1 year in high school, man.
That's the crazy part.
When I got to Florida State, man, I took like my physicalness from dude. I got, you know what I mean, my route running from E.G. Green.
Mm-hmm.
Got my trash talking from Trouble Coles. I took something from everybody and put it in my game, and I became complete like you creating a guy on a video game.
Right, yeah. The greatest player ever, you just creating them like how you want to play at 99 on everything.
99. That's what I did.
That's what's up, though. That's real talk. That's real humbling too, brother. Even though that you looked out and looked up to your teammates who were ahead of you, and like you said, they were a lot more experienced. At the same time, they knew the game, they knew the system, they knew everything.
Yeah, they did, and I didn't know nothing.
Right.
I didn't know nothing. So that's what I try to tell kids today. Like I tell kids, like when they go places, like kids be that guy.
Right.
They from, right? So they always been that guy from growing up, youth league, high school, and all that. Now when they go to college, guess what, bro? They have a whole bunch of guys that's just like them.
Right.
So what I said was, okay, I got a whole bunch of guys that's just like me. But what am I going to do to solidify myself?
Right.
So guess what? When I went there, it was a whole bunch of Peter Wards. But by the time I left there, bro, it was only one.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
It was only one P-Dub.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real, dog. That's real.
Because, like kids now, when they go places, when they can't handle adversity, they do. I'm leaving. I don't like this place. But when you go somewhere else, it's going to be the same thing. You think people at other schools going to just let you come there and take their job? No. It's not going to happen.
Right.
Anywhere you go, you got to work. You got to put in the work. You got to sacrifice. When people sleeping, you got to be awake, working out, thinking about what you're going to do, have a plan. What's your plan? What's your goal?
Yeah.
How you going to do it? Because if you don't, 9 times out of 10, man, just think about where you from. You have a whole lot of guys that are good, but they don't have the mentality. They don't have the heart to keep pushing and keep going. So guess what they do? They come back home. So now when they come back home, guess what? It's like quicksand. They don't leave.
Right.
They get back. Now they want to get a job and do all that. No. If you're going to get a job, once you get a job, doing something that you love to do.
Right.
Something when you wake up in the morning saying, damn, I got to go to work.
Right. That's real.
Yeah, that's real. But these kids don't understand that, man. And that's why it's good to have parents who stay on you. You might not want to listen to it, but it is what it is at the end of the day, man. You got to stay on these kids because they so used to being that guy that when you go to college, everybody's gonna hit adversity. Like think about this. You have guys now, honestly, they go to school, go to college, and they freshmen playing on some of the biggest teams in the world. You were a freshman when I was coming up. Oh, you sitting on the bench, straight up.
Easily. You don't even see the field.
Ain't no freshman just coming there talking about, oh, I'm going to start at Florida State. The devil is a liar. Start at Florida Gators. No, you about to wait your turn just like everybody else.
Like everybody else.
These guys feeling like, oh, if I ain't starting, I ain't going there. You don't even know what you're going to do.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
You don't know how you're going to pan out, but, man, it's just the reality of it, man, and how these kids are these days, man. And, they got all the tools, they got all the teachers, they got everything, man. They just got to put it in fruition and make it happen. Right,
man, you're right. Now, let me ask you this. What is your relationship like with the GOAT, Bobby Bowden?
Come on, man. That's my guy.
All day long.
100. Can't nobody tell me nothing bad about Coach B. Nothing, man. That's all. I got nothing but love, respect, and that's it, man. He did that Coach Bowden movie, The Dynasty. I was on there. I said I was honest, man. He was like a god. God sent him. He took everything to. Not only at Florida State was he like that guy, man. He instilled in us like how to be a man, and that was good for me, man.
Yeah. How was he as a coach, and as a leader in the locker room? Like how was he as a coach, just being coached by a legendary person like Bobby Bowden? Like, how was that coming up?
Man, with Coach B, man, it was like, I'm trying to give you a great analogy, like going to a church and you having a preacher who's that guy that everybody listens to and everybody follows.
Mm.
Then you have your deacons like Mark Vick and Coach Andrews,
Yeah.
who make everything go, who keep everything rooted and grounded. But Coach B is the person who makes it happen.
Right.
He has the last say so. That's how it was at Florida State. I mean, with the guys, with the coaches that we have, man, everybody knows, man, when you have a great coach, you need great coaches with him.
Right.
So at Florida State, man, everybody forget about Mark Vick. They don't talk about Coach Andrews. I mean, they talk about him, but, you know, they give a whole lot of praise to Coach B, but those guys are the ones who made it happen as well, man. And, you know, I love those guys too, man. But Coach B, man, it's just, it's nothing that you can say bad about it, man. I mean, he instilled everything in you, nothing but 100, man. You know, you go to practice and you walk around and you do all that stuff. I don't care what period we're on. We could be on 23. We have one more period left. You start walking if you want to, man. We start that thing over. Yeah. Don't be.
That's real right there, man. That is hella real. Now, bruh, 1999, 2000 by far was, I mean, a very, very special year, man. And y'all boys did something real special. What made that season so special that year?
You know what made that season special, man? Was that we knew that we were supposed to win the year before. To the point where the following year, we already knew what time it was. It didn't matter what going on, whoever stepped in front of us, we were beating them to sleep. And what made it so special was the coaches believed in us too. The coaches believed in us so much that I can remember we play a lot of games, man. Coach B used to come to me and say, "Hey, Pete, better get what you gonna get before halftime because you ain't playing after that." Now, when you hear stuff like that, man, you already know you winning.
Right.
Different now, man.
Yeah, the game's definitely different now, bro.
We already knew what time was. We didn't care who they put in front of us. We was gonna win, and we was gonna win big.
Yeah.
We didn't think about nothing else but winning. That's all that mattered.
That's what's up, man. Cause that's all y'all boys did, man. Y'all boys, that's all y'all did.
Man, we practiced hard, man. So when we got into the game, it was easy, man. People ask me all the time, "Pete, man, who the best corner you went against in college?" And I tell them straight up, nobody. Yeah, it was just what I was gonna do.
Right.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
And yeah, straight. That's just being honest. And it's different now for these guys because, like, honestly, like the guys now, you have some guys in college, man, get the ball 15, 20 times. Now I get the ball 5, 6 times, bro.
And had over 200 yards when you was done.
Yes, making it happen. These guys blessed. It's different, man.
Yeah, it's definitely a different time right now.
It's definitely different.
It's a different time.
We knew that, man. We knew we was gonna win.
Right.
Yes.
Like this how I always kind of differentiated the two time frames of football. Like before your era, like the Deion Sanders and the Charlie Wards and all that stuff, you had college football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when your era came and our era jumped off, you got into the forefront. Man, that shit turned this college football show to turn this thing up. You already know what time it is. Like it was a different type of adrenaline and energy, man, that was just brought into the game, man. So I totally get it and understand because around 2000, y'all played in the BCS National Championship.
Yeah.
Against young Michael Vick and Virginia Tech around that time, bro. This was my freshman year in college. So this was that game. This was it. I remember being home. I'm talking about watched it from the time it kicked off to everything else went down. Like, just tell me and describe the feeling building up to the game that particular night, because everything for you happened that night, bro. Everything was just clicking like it always is. But just how was it playing against Mike, seeing Mike Vick at that young age, and then at the same time, just
You know what? What's crazy about that is that honestly, I didn't even know who Michael Vick was, man, until it was time for us to play against.
Right.
Oh, for real, like people ask me, I'd be like, I really didn't know who he was because it ain't like we had cell phones or highlights all the time.
Right.
The only highlights that we saw, we had to rush home, on 11 o'clock news or
right.
like that, and look at ESPN and stuff like that. Now these kids can look at their phone and be like, oh, what Michael Vick do for such and such, he ran for such and such. We didn't have that back then.
Right.
We didn't have cell phones and all that stuff, man. I didn't get a cell phone until I was junior in college, but I didn't know nothing about. Honestly, I didn't know nothing about Michael Vick till we got ready to play him. And then as the game was going on, man, he was running so fast. I can remember Corey Simon coming to the sideline, and I heard Corey say, man, he's fast. and I looked at him straight in the eyes and I said, bro, y'all go against me every day. His eyes and said, Doug, he's different. And man, I won't forget that, man. But man, that game was special, man. For me, it was special because I had a dream the night before about the game.
Really?
What was going to happen, and everything that I dreamed, man. Honest to God, truth, it came to life.
Wow.
I dreamed that I was going to score 3 times, and Ron Dugas was going to score twice. And I told my mom when I woke up that morning.
Wow.
Count for the 2-point conversion, though. God ain't revealed that. So I believe it.
He revealed the 2-point conversion. But we'll take it, though.
Yeah, we'll take it. But that night, man, it was special for me, man, because I had just lost the year before.
Right.
I came back for that reason to win and to put on the show, man. I had to show the world, man, that I am Peter Warrick, man. And I mean, I got in trouble that year. I did. Yeah, I did, man. And I let my mom down, let my fans down, man. That's one thing that I wish I could take back, man.
Mm-hmm.
It was tough for me, man, but I thank God that I did get an opportunity to play for a national championship and win it all, man. Yeah, it was a special night, man, and I wish I could do it again, man.
Man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. And you know what? You damn sure showed the world, bro, because he was the MVP of the game. And that was obvious, you know what I mean, bro, because you did some awesome things in that game, man. And everybody don't get to have a moment where it's named after already something that's immaculate, but you have the Immaculate Catch as well in that particular game. And bruh, I always have wanted to know what went through your mind before the catch, during the catch, and after the catch, because that thing was incredible, bro.
Man, look, I told Coach B, I asked him straight up. I mean, everybody know. I asked him, I said, do you want me to finish him? He said, yes. And guess what he said? Man, throw the ball deep to number 9. That's what he said. So when I went out there, man, I knew I had to make it happen and do it right then and there.
Right.
It's time right now. And when Winky threw it, honestly, he threw it short. Because if he throw it out there, I walk in and me, I might dance or do something out the chain, you know what I mean?
Right.
Fall in the crowd, I want to do something. Honestly, what I really wanted to do that I didn't do was throw up the highs. That's what I did. I promise you, that's what I really wanted to do, man.
I already know.
I wanted to throw up the highs, man, but I was just so crunk that after I scored, I put my hand in the middle of my chest like piercing their heart like that.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over with. Yeah, man, that catch, man, it was kind of crazy, man, because I know I had him beat, But then when he grabbed my arm, I was like, dang, I can't catch. So it was all God, man. It was all God, honestly, man.
Yeah, man. You look like you had an extra set of wings or something that night.
You know, I thought that, man. You know what I mean? I was mad. I was like, man, hold the ball. But I understand, man. I was bad.
Yeah.
And he said I'd throw me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's all good. It happens.
You know, he told me he made me. You're right.
Yeah. We'll get a wink now. We'll let you have that wink. That's what's going to make you happy. We'll let you have that wink. No.
I'll take that because I caught that.
I definitely caught it. I take it.
Yeah, man. But I really didn't know I caught it, man. And I'm happy that I did, man, because people talk about it. But it's 20 years later.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm talking about, that is still one of the most conversed topics around any Seminole fan, you know, especially with the people that just are diehard nut fans for you, bro. So yeah, that conversation happens a lot. Now, the Bengals, they got you in the first round, 4th overall pick, man. Like, tell me what that was like receiving that phone call from the Bengals, first round, 4th overall pick. Like, what was that like?
I'm going to say something. I'm going to be honest. Like, if I could do it all over again, I would have did what Eli Manning said. Man, I ain't going to Cincinnati. I'm being straight up. If I could do it over, send me somewhere else. Because, you know, this is something that, honestly, bro, I never talked about.
Right.
But Cincinnati, man, I'm just being honest, man. They didn't use me right.
Right.
They didn't give me an opportunity to be the person that I am.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was in Cincinnati, man, I got the ball. My homeboy put it up on Facebook the other day, man. Got the ball like 4 times a game. Like, come on, man. I'm finna say something else that I never talked about. Not only that, they was telling the quarterback, look, don't throw Pete the ball.
Wow.
Okay, don't throw Pete the ball. Either you gonna get your sentence or he gonna get his. Like, but you can't win like that, man.
Wow. Really?
I never talked about that, man. So, you know, I hear a lot of people be like, "Oh, Pete was the buzz and all that."
Right.
They don't really know like what happened, how it was.
Wow.
Let me say this. This some real stuff. This how you know that it's all messed up in Cincinnati. I went to Cincinnati when 2000, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was the 4th pick. 20 years later, they still get the first pick. Almost every year.
Literally every year. You ain't lying. They just got Burrow first pick this year.
Yes. There's no way.
Wow.
There's no way. See, people don't think about it. There's no way for 20 years you can be getting the top draft pick and nothing has changed.
Wow. Do you think it's a cultural thing there? Or like, what's the problem with that?
Everything starts from the top, man.
Oh, man.
Everything starts from the top.
Yeah, you're right about that, boy. You ain't lying about that, man. So how was it living and playing in Cincinnati, though?
I mean, the players, everybody was cool, man. We had a great time, man. We did our best. You know, I don't know, man. It was different for me, man. Growing up, Bradenton, winning youth league, never winning in high school.
Right.
You know, winning at Florida State and getting to Cincinnati, losing. You know, my first couple games, man, I was losing. When I come in the locker room, I was crying, man. I didn't understand that, man. I didn't understand like how we just losing like that, you know?
Right.
You know, I'm crying. You know, I hear people in the locker room, oh, wow, you know, what we doing tonight? Like, really, bro?
We just lost.
Man, we trying to win. By the time I left, man, my mind frame had them chain come out off the field. Man, what we doing tonight? That's bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't supposed to think like that, man. You're supposed to be like, and we got to win this game. And that's how my mindset was. I always wanted to win, man. I never wanted nobody to say anything negative about Pete.
Right.
You know, I hear people talk about, oh, Pete was a buzz. Pete didn't do this, but people don't really know. And I tell people all the time, one thing about being good in college, this is the honest God truth. One thing about being good in college, come out, you don't go to a team that's good.
No, you don't. I mean, that's just automatic.
Yeah. So when I came out, they want me to go to Cincinnati and just be that guy. When I got there, I had Darnay Scott, who he was that guy, but he got hurt. So now when he get hurt, I'm automatically put in the forefront to be that guy at receiver. I didn't have nobody to teach me. Not like, you know, I think about like Randy Moss, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had like Chris Carter, like Reggie Wayne had Marvin Harris,
right?
Torrey Holt had Ike Bruce. I never had nobody to teach me nothing. Not even teach me how to be a professional.
Right.
I didn't have that, man. And I wish I would have, but I didn't. Everything that I did, that I learned, man, I learned on the go.
Wow.
Nobody taught me anything, man. I was learning everything from God's gift. And I'm going to be honest, too, that's the best gift you can ever have.
Absolutely.
So it's God's gift. But I just needed somebody to, you know what I mean, to groom me and teach me how to be a professional, teach me how to treat my body, teach me how to run routes and get open. Pete know how to run routes, but Pete don't know how to get open, though.
Huh.
It's the difference between running routes just to run routes.
Absolutely.
Running routes to get open. When I learned how to get open, I was in Seattle, man. I'm gonna be honest. But when I got to Seattle, I was already hurt from Cincinnati.
Right.
I never got an opportunity to be the person who I was because when I went to Seattle, I was already hurt from Cincinnati. But people don't know that. They always ask, always say little negative stuff. But, you know, I let that be because, you know, I thank God for the opportunity that I had because everybody don't get that opportunity.
Absolutely.
Lord bless me to be able to take care of my mom, take care of my family,
right.
take care of my kids. The money that he gave me, I gave it to them.
Right.
Take care of my friends. And that was my blessing. I just thank God for the opportunity that I had. And everybody don't get that, man.
That's real talk.
A lot of people can't say it, man. We have a lot of people that was good but never got the opportunity.
Right.
And I got the opportunity. So when people say, oh, he was a bust, I don't worry about that, man. You can't say a person is a bust if the Lord blesses them, they even make it. Because everybody don't get a chance.
Everybody will get that shot, bro. You're right. And trust me, you played with one of the biggest busts, so they say, at quarterback in McKinley Smith.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So he played. He was there.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah. Wow, man, that's crazy. So with the Seahawks, though, you went to the Seahawks and everything. Now, with the Seahawks, you had a different little outcome with them cats because you actually got to play in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I did.
That's crazy, bro. That's exciting as all get out, man. You got to tell us how that experience was.
I went from losing almost every game, losing 24-7 in Cincinnati, to going to Seattle, going straight to the Super Bowl.
Right.
The only bad part about Seattle was when I got there, I was hurt, so I was rehabbing. But Coach seen me, you know what I mean? We had Coach Hogan. He seen me practice. I'm honest to God, truth, this way he told me, Pete, I've been coaching for a long time, and I never ever seen anybody catch the ball the way you do. I was catching the ball with one hand, but I was never healthy. So I practiced one day, and then the next couple of days I couldn't practice because my knee would swell up. So I never got an opportunity to even practice.
What?
The whole time I was there, people don't even know that. I practiced one day the whole week, and he believed in me so much that he still let me play.
Wow.
And I thank him for that, man. Yeah. Nobody don't know that.
Right, because you probably know you're supposed to be playing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I played in the Super Bowl. So that next year when it came, my knee was still messed up because I was still trying to rehab and do all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I do something, because Cincinnati, that's my knee up, be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So, but when I got to Seattle, you know what I'm saying, I was still trying to rehab and all that. But my knee will always swell up because, you know, my knee got infected when I was in Cincinnati and all that. So when I got to Seattle, when my knee was still swelling up, man, I just told the coach, you know what, man, just let me go, man. I don't want to be here if I can't be who I am.
Man, that's...
Nobody don't know that, man. It hurt me to do it, but I knew that I don't want to be here every day if I can't be before.
Right.
That's how much pride I got, man. I want to be some. I want to show people. I want to show people that, oh, keep that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I just couldn't get healthy.
I got you, bro. I totally get it. Now, after the season, because you only played one season with Seattle, they released you after that, and you had a couple of workouts with them.
I told him to.
Oh.
God said, let me go, because I couldn't get healthy.
Yeah.
Every time I work out and do something with my knee, it swell up. It was defeating the purpose of me just being
just being there.
And somebody else miss out on the opportunity.
Right.
No? I was just like, man, just let me go. And I never been healthy since, man. I walk with a limp now, man. It hurt me to my heart, man, but you know, man, if I could do it again, man, I'd do it again.
You'd do it again. I already know you would, bro.
I just messed my knee up being in Cincinnati, trying to help Cincinnati win playoff games. When it didn't happen, you know, they're talking about let me go. That's another story we'll talk about another time.
Yeah. We're going to get all kind of stuff, boy. Trust me, boy. We're talking to Peter Ward, NFL vet, college football icon, Florida State legend. Bruh, I mean, your career stats all around with the NFL, man. I mean, over 2,900 yards, 18 touchdowns. I mean, that's more than some people put up in their careers any day of the week.
Yeah.
Any day of the week.
Hey, I think about it, man. I had 1 year, I had like maybe almost 800 yards. And people like, oh, Peter Ward game balling. Now guys get 600-700 yards, they get 15-20 million.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Stop playing. Simple, man.
Easily.
But I ain't balling.
Right.
You have guys who do that, go get paid.
Boy, you said something just there, boy.
I'm not knocking no football player who can.
Right, absolutely not.
I just don't see how they can say, oh, Pete wasn't doing this. It's just because of who I was, you know. But what they don't talk about is how many coaches I had to be with in Cincinnati the whole time I was there. I was with 3 or 4 head coaches.
Yeah, you had a lot of different coaches.
Six quarterbacks, man. Achilles Smith, John Kittle, Gus Barat, Scott Mitchell, Scott Covington. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not no hater, and I'm just saying, but I'm gonna ask you a real question. Can I ask you?
No, absolutely.
Who are those guys' names I just named?
I just know that they're quarterbacks. I can't guarantee you that that's about it.
And nothing against those guys.
Right.
You know. Hey, just being real.
Just being real, and you're being honest about the situation, my brother. Talking to the man, the GOAT, Peter Ward, tonight on the feature. You already hear it's going down. So, bro, so you played in some other leagues after everything. Like you had a couple of leagues that you played in or dabbled in and whatnot. Everybody showing interest, of course, from the Arena League, the Indo Football League, the CFL, hell, even the CIFL. So a name like yours, trust me, football is gonna always find you no matter what, man. But just tell my listeners, like coming from the NFL and going to other leagues that out there to also showcase your name and your fame. You know, how was it playing in those leagues?
Man, those places that I went to, man, it was easy like Sunday morning, man.
Right.
It's just like I said, I was never healthy.
Right.
So like when I was playing, like I went over there in Bloomington, Illinois, played arena football, and I was just doing that because I love football.
Right.
I didn't want to give it up, but I couldn't even practice, bro. I practiced, like I said, I practiced one day, my knees swell up the whole week. And I'll play on Saturday, and my knees swell up the whole time, and I don't get an opportunity to practice again until the next game. And, when I play again the game, my knee swell up again.
Wow. Man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, then I guess with
I never, in all those places that I went to, man, I was never, all those places that I tried, it was because I didn't want to give football up.
If it's in you, it's in you, man. Like, when you're plagued by injuries,
man,
yeah.
I wasn't healthy, so, and, with all that, man, it was tough. The hardest thing for me, man, that I've been through, man, was when it was all said and done, when I realized that, and it's over with. That was the hardest thing for me was, what am I going to do after?
Right.
That was the hardest thing for me, man.
Man, that's crazy, dog. And you know what? It's always that moment for players, football players, no matter what level they at, when they realize that it's over. That is by far one of the hardest things to accept.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing to accept, man. It is, man. And with me, man, I honestly, man, I called my mom, man, and my mom probably hadn't heard me cry since she slapped me when she told me to watch this. I'm telling you, man, it was tough, man. It's a tough transition, man, because you got to think about, I have kids that I got to provide for,
Right.
I mean, for me, man, people don't know, I've been through so much, man. I have financial advisors still 6-7 million from me. I try to get it back. It's all kind of loopholes. Have people stealing from me, losing friends that I was cool with. You know what I'm saying? That was my boys, and that's my guy. I love him 100 till we don't even talk no more, man. That's some of the things that I would wish that on nobody, man.
Right.
That's how life goes, man. But I just felt like I didn't want that to go for me.
Right.
Because I felt like I always was that person that would do anything for anybody at any given time. I do for a person before I even do for myself.
Right.
Anybody that know me, they know that I will do that. So going through those things, man, and that was tough. But knowing that I don't know what I'm gonna do after football, that's tough.
Yeah, that's a heavy place to be in too, bro.
Yeah. Never take that from me, man. But playing football, political science, my major. What am I gonna go do with this political science? Don't worry, I'll wait. Exactly.
Right. Right. You're right though.
Yeah. That was the hard part. You got to be a man and suck it up and find a way.
Right. And got to keep going forward, my brother.
You got to.
Got to keep going forward. Now, my brother, you had your awesome, stellar career all together with with Florida State. Come to a conclusion with your jersey being retired, man.
Yeah.
Now, this was awesome, and I meant to show this to all my watchers and viewers out there. I mean, with your awesome stats from Florida State, dog. I mean, over 200 receptions, over 3,500 receiving yards, 32 receiving touchdowns, 4 rushing touchdowns, over 937 yards, punt return yards, 2 touchdowns, 220 yards in kick returns. I mean, Pete, bruh, like, this is insane. This is bazonkers. These numbers is crazy. And you had an awesome opportunity to get your jersey retired and everything, man. How did that feeling feel for you when that took place?
Man, it was exciting, man. When I got the call, man, I couldn't believe it. Willie called me and told me to come down there. He's like, "Can you be here?" Like, cool, man. I come. So when I get there, man, he called me up to the front and he tell me that, man. It was a feeling that I was like, God, I can't believe it. Cause I never in a million years thought that I would get my jersey tied. I know
right.
I came to Florida State and I had a great time, won national championship, and I never thought in a million years that I would get my jersey retired, man. It was one of the best feelings, you know, as far as like getting a award
right.
for yourself.
Right.
I missed out on a lot of things. I missed out on Politico.
Mm-hmm.
Got dogged out. I'm gonna be honest. I got dogged out on that.
Oh yeah.
I missed out on the Heisman. I got dogged out on that.
Oh yeah.
And then when I get my jersey retired, man, like it's just an honor, man, to be in the name with some of the greats that ever played at Florida State. Charlie, Dion, T-Buck, man, it's so many of Ron Simmons, man. Derrick Brooks, man, WD, man, those guys I looked up to, man. By my name being associated with those guys, man, stop, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's big. That's saying something, man. Any day of the week, bro.
Yeah.
That's definitely saying something. I mean, you put in the time, you put in the work, man. Blood, sweat, and tears for that, my brother. So you already know, man. Like you deserve that all day, my man. For real, for real.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. And what's even crazy, on this same day that you was getting your jersey retired, you get a big ass tweet, bro, from LeBron James.
Yeah.
King James, letting the world know that he wore number 9 as a receiver in high school. And congratulating you on being retired, bro. Like, what was that feeling like, getting that from King Bron, knowing that he wore your number before he was King Bron, and wore 9 because of you?
I couldn't believe it, man. My son told me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, little Pete.
Yeah.
He told me, Daddy, did you see that? And I couldn't believe it, man. And I don't know, man. I just got to meet LeBron one day, man. I don't know when it is. I just got to meet him, man. Tell him I appreciate it, man.
Man, hell yeah, dog. That's
having somebody who's the best in the world.
Right.
Know who I am. That's amazing, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing, man. So,
yeah, it says a lot about you, bro. Like, I mean,
Brian. I appreciate that, my guy.
Appreciate it, bro. Shout out to bro. Man, I tagged him to this thing and everything. I had to let bro know I was talking to the GOAT tonight, and I was hoping that he hear one GOAT, that goat would want to jump on and get on the show too. So, Bron, if you're listening, brother, hey, we'd love to have you on the show, Doc. You already know what time it is.
All right, if you listening, man, P-Dub, I don't want no money, no nothing. I just want a jersey. That's what P-Dub wants. I want to be a Bron jersey, and I'm going to give you a P-Dub jersey too.
Hey, you heard it right here first, y'all. We just might have to make a connection with that one. Boy, we're going to make this thing go viral. Please make that go viral. Hit up King James. Let him know he got a jersey for him. If he got a jersey for him, we'll make that happen. Hell, y'all can both send me a jersey. I'll be more than happy.
Okay. That's good. We getting good now.
But we getting good now, boy. We getting in the trenches with things right now, boy. For real. That's big, dog. Just knowing that LeBron, I mean, he was also a Mr. Football too, and in his state, and the best receiver coming out of his state, and goes to another sport with basketball, and here you are, Mr. Basketball in your state, but yet you go play football and make a name for yourself. And that was, so you kind of see how the King's Corners is that in that situation.
You already know.
Yeah, man, got to put it all together, man. That's crazy within itself already enough. Now, what's crazy is I myself used to wear the number 9 myself because of you, brother.
Hey, man.
Hey, bro. I wore number 9 at Everwater College because of you, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate it.
All day long, man. Like, I mean, hey, I had to make sure that I had the 9 at EWC. Shout out to all the 2001 Everwater College. Tigers that was out there that know all about the 9. Bro, I used to walk around letting everybody know I was Lil Pete. Because we worked out every summer together. So I let them folks know, like, bro, when I came out there and did my thing, they already knew. Oh, that's Lil Pete right there. That's Lil Pete. That's all I was called, bro. Like, that was it. That was it.
That's what's up, man.
That's all it was. So I wore number 9 myself, man.
I try to make a name for myself, man. Whatever I got to do, man, that's what I did, man.
I already know, dog. You did it.
If I was playing basketball, bro, when I left off that court, they was like, oh, but that other dude, he was fine. Yeah, I was that other dude.
Right. Exactly. You was that other guy letting them know, yeah, but I'm that guy right now.
Yeah, you gonna see somebody else, but when you leave, you gonna ask who I am.
Right.
So, what's my goal, man?
Absolutely. But, bro, like, what does it do or what comes to mind when you realize, like, bro, you influence not just young men, but just football players. Girls, too. Like, you got to think about that. Like, football players, period, bro. Like, you done influenced, like, the whole world. A whole generation of football players that grew up on you. Like, bro, you got to realize, like, a lot of the players that's, like, playing right now, like, this is you times whatever they've put in their game. You know what I mean?
You know, a lot of guys right now, man, they don't know who Peter Warrick is.
Right.
Their parents.
Parents know.
Yeah, their parents know. So, man, I look at it like, I remember a dude coming up to me. He's saying, hey, I didn't even know who he was. He was like, man, I'm going to be honest with you, Pete. He was like, man, I seen you before, but I never knew who you was. I knew that you were somebody, but I really didn't know. So he came up to me, he said, man, look, this how you know that you was good. I was like, what? He said, me and my family used to rush home just to see you play.
Wow.
And I thought about that, man, when I left and got the car. I was like, dang. He said they used to rush home just to see me play. And I thought about it when I got the car. I was like, dang, was I that good? And then I thought about it to myself. When I was a kid, I used to come home, rush home from church to watch Michael Jordan play.
Right.
That was that guy.
Yeah, Mike was that guy back then.
Yes. Michael Jordan was that guy. I used to rush home to watch him play on Sunday when I leave church, man. When he told me that made me think about somebody else that was great. So I was like, man, I must be influence people. And then when my mom always told me, she said, Pete, you don't like to talk, but you don't understand when you talk, people listen.
People will listen, bro.
I'm just the type of person I don't like to talk. Like, people be like, come here and talk. I don't like to talk. That's just not my thing. I can go places and meet and greet. That's what I like to do because I'm a friendly person. I like to interact, but I don't like to be like, I've never been that like type of person to be like a focal point. I don't want to sit up there and everybody focus solely on me. That's not the person that I am. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That's just not who I am. I just like to be involved and for people to know that, you know, this person here means something.
And that's what's up. And Pete, I mean, you got to be real too, bro, because this is by far one of the rarest interviews you've ever done.
Yeah, facts.
Like, you don't, like, I've always, like, you know, I'm a huge documentary watcher. I'm a huge, like, football life type watcher and stuff, or just people who hone in on certain lives and they just hone in on people's careers. And I've never seen, like, an in-depth interview with you anywhere. Like, they'll do a short story about, this, that, and the third about, you know, how great you were, but there's nothing that pinpoints your life story, your journey, and anything like that. So, bro, I'm blessed and fortunate to even have you stepping out your box tonight just to come holler at the people on the national scale, man, and actually get a chance to talk to the people and allow them to connect with you, too, man. This is...
look, man, I appreciate it, man. I'm actually up here, man. I'm at this Black Tie Fair, man, with Shaquille O'Neal, Allen Iverson, and Mark Odom. I'm sitting at the table with these guys. They looking at me like, well, who is this? That's what I'm doing. I'm looking at them like, man, who is you? I ain't doing that.
Right.
Yeah, man, I'm blessed to see people to still know who I am, man. And man, that's a humbling experience, man.
Man, that's real, dog. That's real talk. That's crazy, man. Now let me ask you this. Now, from then to this very day, man, you've been a leader for like a billion fans, bro, and still a leader to this day. But you're a real leader for your son, Peyton, man. Peyton Warrick, and he got his own foundation, man. Break it down for the folks, man, about the Peyton Warrick Foundation, my brother.
Man, what it is, man. Tab, man, my girl, man, she made us happy, man. You know, she wanted the foundation, so we came up with it, paid for the foundation, man. It's for kids where, you know, people don't, well, they do know about Peyton now.
Right.
So, it's kids with, you know, disabilities, and like Peyton, man, he has mild cerebral palsy, and so as a father, man, it's hard for me to even talk about it, man.
Right.
But I just feel like what better person to talk about that stuff than me about my son and what I'm going through. But the foundation that we started, man, that's what it's about. And we trying to launch it and make it big, man. And we just thank everybody for showing the support and showing the love for all the things that Peyton was going through, man. And the stuff, man. And like I was sitting up here right now, man, we talking about it, man. I was just tearing up. I hadn't forgot what to say so quick, man.
We here with you, bro. We got you, bro. We here. You know I'm here for you, bro. I got you, bro.
I got 3 other kids, man, that's healthy and nothing wrong with them, man. And then I got Peyton, man, and you know, as a parent, man, you don't want nothing wrong with your kids.
Right.
You'd rather it be to you and not to kids.
Right.
You know, but you know, I also look at it like Peyton don't know what's going on. He don't know what's going on, but we do.
Right.
So when I see him smile, man, and ultimately at the end of the day, man, it makes me smile. And I know, like with Tal, man, the stuff that she goes through, man, it's tough on her. So I try to be the backbone for her too, man, because I know she goes through a lot and do a lot, man. And I don't say it to her a lot, but man, I thank her, I appreciate it, I love it, man. It's crazy, man. But you know, God got to say so, man. And right now, man, Peyton, he's getting stronger. He crawling, man. He trying to walk, man. And, that's a blessing, man.
Yeah, man. Absolutely, man. This is beautiful, brother. This is really, really beautiful, man.
We got to do some stuff, man. When it's COVID, Corona, man, and it stop and slow down, man. We're gonna do some stuff for the foundation, man. So all the Peter Warrick fans, man, I would love for you to come out, support, and just show love, man. And
yeah, man.
Even if you don't give that, man, just come out and meet Peyton, man. Man, just watching, just see him smile, see him go, man.
I mean, because you've done some cool things, bro. You've had some celebrity bowling tournaments, some celebrity kickball causes. So, bro, you've been definitely involved and engaged in the foundation and the cause with those kids, man. I mean, the smiles and the looks on their faces, bro. I can definitely tell that you're bringing a whole different meaning of happiness and joy to those kids, man. So you just continue to keep being the great ambassador that you are, bro, and keep being that great leader that you are for Peyton, man, because he's definitely a hell of a kid, man, truthfully.
And I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. Yes, indeed, bro. Yes, indeed. So you got Pete Jr., he getting ready to go to college. You got that next year.
He leaving January 6th. I'm so ready.
He about to make that happy. About to get out of that thing.
It's time for the world to see another war.
I'm about to say like father, like son, man. Now he a defensive back coming out of Marietta, Georgia, out of Marietta High School, and he committed to Florida Atlantic. Now he going, right?
Yeah, he going. He leaving January 6th.
He going down there with Taggart, man. Are you ready for him?
He going, they ain't ready for what they about to see, man. I told him a good time, you know, he loves Florida State, man.
I already know.
You know, opportunity to go, so he going to FAU. Just go down there and say, man, make a name for yourself.
Right.
You know, if you would have went to Florida State, they'd have been trying to make you out of me.
Exactly. Easily.
Say you, and you're gonna make a name for you.
Right.
You are your own man. Make your own legacy. Wear your own shoes. Be your own guy.
Absolutely. And it's so funny to see him doing this stand up because I remember him when he was literally a baby, dog. And it's crazy to see this kid full grown, man, getting ready to do his thing, bro. I'm so proud of him, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man. He's gonna be special, man. And he's been playing baseball all his life. He's been playing football 2 years. So
wow. The transformation.
Most guys been playing football
all their life, yeah. The transformation is real, my brother. The transformation is real. For real, for real. Now, I got to ask you this because I got my Seminole fans on here. You got yours on here. Where do you see your football boy, your State Seminoles in the next 5 years, man?
Man, I don't. I'm a Florida State fan all day.
All day. I'm well aware.
I would never give up on them. I'm gonna always ride with them, man. I think that it's just how it is, man. The football, man. You have your years when you're down. Even though we Florida State, everybody wants us to always be up, but it's always like that.
Yeah.
Think about when I was at Florida State, Alabama it was trash. Nobody talked about.
Nobody talked about them.
Yeah? Nobody talked about them. Nobody didn't talk about them at all. Nobody talked about when the last time Nebraska been good.
Right.
Nobody don't talk about that, man.
Nobody wants to talk about Nebraska.
It's just time that we just got to rebuild and get together and just see with those kids, man. You got to have some consistency, man.
Right.
Like I said with a player, you can't be good if you ain't consistent.
Right.
They need consistency in their life, and they just need to don't worry about what we did. All that stuff we did it. It's over with. They got to do what they can do to be good at what they good at. That's how I look at it, man.
That's how you look at it. I'm sure I'm well aware.
And they so used to everybody down talking them and saying negative stuff. They need to hear stuff like, hey, man, we still here with you. We gonna ride with you. Just keep on it.
Yeah, that positive reinforcement, they need it.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real right now, brother. Now, let me ask you this. Now, just with the future of football, now, being that you're out of college ball, how do you feel about the name, image, and likeness bill that's been passed now after you done left college?
The what now?
The name, image, and likeness bill?
What's that?
The NIL, when players can get paid off of their name, image, and likeness while they're in college?
Man. I'm going to stay off of that stuff. I guess. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it right now.
I got you, brother. I got you on that one. I got you. Now, with COVID going on, man, everybody's out here playing ball. Do you think COVID will stop football completely?
Me personally, I think they should have just sat this whole season out, man. Just because, man, it's more about your health.
Yeah.
Not about your wealth.
Right.
You can't spend money sick, hurt, dying, and all that stuff, man. You gotta let these kids just. I thought everybody should have just sat the whole season out and just prepare and just for the world to get better, man. Everybody needs to take care of everybody so that everybody can be healthy, man, and it'll be better, man.
Absolutely.
That's just my opinion.
I got you. You said a mouthful right there, man. And just let me ask you this, just touching on, a lot of, not necessarily racial issues and whatnot, but just being a black man, black father, a son as well, and you having black sons yourself. Yeah. How important is it as far as your role as a father in the life of another young black man?
Say that again.
I'm saying being a black father and a black son, as and a father to sons yourself. How important is the role of a black father in the life of a young child?
Man, it's very important, man. You got to have. It's nothing like I grew up under my mom.
Mm-hmm.
My dad wasn't there.
Right.
But I would think that. Not saying that I'm not a great person, a great man. I think that I would have been a better person up under my father. And you know, with me, I think that with my kids, I'm not always there 24/7, but I still have a relationship with my kids.
Right.
So they know that I care about them, I love them.
Right.
And that I'll be there for them at any given time. If they need me, I'm there. And with the kids, man, they need that. Especially boys, man, they need that father, man.
Mm-hmm.
And being that I'm black, it's a whole different ball game because like I can teach my son things that his mom can't teach him.
Right.
Like she, like with Lil Pete, you know what I'm saying? Like with my son, like she can teach him how a woman should be treated because she's a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Can't teach him how to be a man. That's my job.
Right.
My job is to teach him how to be a man. Teach him how to do those things. Teach him how to go out and provide and have to do this, and knowing that he needs to go to school and do all those things. That's my job as a black man. And teach him about the things that's going on in the world so that he don't fall victim and make those mistakes that maybe I've made.
Mm-hmm.
As a black man, that's what we do.
Right.
We're supposed to teach our kids not to fail, not to do the things that we did when we was young.
Right.
So that they don't fall victim to those kind of things. So,
man, that's what's up, man. Positive words of wisdom, nuggets of knowledge on the show from my boy, the GOAT, Peter Ward. Pete, man, let the folks know how they can get in touch with you, man, and how to reach out to you.
Hey, man, they go through you.
Y'all, I'm the gatekeeper. You want to get in touch with your boy, want to holler at him, you got to come through me. And at the same time, y'all want to know more about the Peyton Warrick Foundation, man, please go to their website, www.payton, that's Payton, warrickfoundation.com. My brother, this been awesome and fun as hell, man.
Hey, man, you know how we do it, man. Anytime, man.
But before I let you go, dog, I got to get you on this would you rather. This is where I ask you a couple of questions, a series of questions, and ask you, would you rather this or would you rather that? Are you ready?
Go ahead. I'm ready. Go ahead.
Let's go. Would you rather be known as the greatest college football player ever or known as the greatest Seminole ever?
Say that again. Known as the what?
The greatest college football player ever or known as the greatest Seminole ever?
Oh, I would be rather known as the greatest football player, college football ever.
Okay.
Because that would mean I was the greatest Seminole ever. Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Now, would you rather had won the Heisman or won the Natty versus Tennessee in 98?
I'd rather have that championship.
Okay. Okay. Good deal. Would you rather have won the Super Bowl or had a longer and stellar career in the NFL like you had in college?
Oh, a longer stellar career. Oh, hold up. You think about that? No, I'd rather have a longer stellar career.
I'm gonna keep the stellar career? Alright, cool. Alright. Would you rather have gone pro in basketball or track?
Basketball.
Okay.
I should have hooped anyway.
Boy, you dumb. Oh, God. Would you rather line up again with Ron Dugans or Lavernius Combs?
Ooh, you can't do me like that.
Oh, did I get you? I knew I was coming, dog. You only can get one receiver, dog. You only get one.
You can't do me like that. You can't do me like that. I love both of them, man.
Oh, boy. But if you had to go win that thing with one of them, who you going with?
Ooh, you can't do me.
All right. I'm gonna switch up. I'm gonna go to the next one.
You can't say Snoop. Don't you say Snoop. Good. Don't you do it.
All right.
No, I can't answer that question. I ain't gonna answer that.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I told you to get real on Would You Rather, boy. All right, here we go. Would you rather have played with Charlie, Chris, or Jameis?
Wick.
Okay.
Wick. I was saying Wick.
You keep Wick all day. Okay, cool. Last but not least, this is the last one. I'm gonna let you off the hook, bro. Would you rather have another game if you could suit up one more time? Would that game be against Florida or Miami?
Florida.
Ooh, boy, I'm setting it up. I'm calling Quez.
Set it up.
I'm setting it up. P, man, this been fun as hell, big bro. I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate it.
Man, man, go enjoy yourself at that event, my brother, please. Tell Shaq, Allen Iverson, and all them boys, I'm looking for them to come on the feature next.
I got you, man. That's been all day.
I appreciate it, man. Hey, boy, enjoy yourself, man. I appreciate your time. I know my fans appreciate your time. I know your fans appreciate your time. Bruh, I love the hell out you, man. And keep doing your thing, boy. We'll be in touch.
Okay, good.
All right, homie. Appreciate you again, man.
Yeah.
Love you, boy. Oh, man. Listen. I don't know what to say. I tried. I did it. Peter Warrick, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the show, raw, live, and uncut, right here for all of y'all. Man, listen, if y'all didn't shed a tear tonight, if y'all did not shed a tear tonight, if y'all didn't feel this man's truth, honesty, sincerity about life, about football, about the past mistakes, about his children, about his all the stuff that's going on. If y'all didn't feel this man's emotions and love tonight, I don't know what show y'all been watching tonight. I really don't. But man, oh man, give it up. Give me some love, some likes, some hearts right now for my boy Peter Ward. Like, please, please, please give me some of that right now for me, please. Wow, that's insane, man. That's insane. That's insane. Wow. Ah, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that, man, because I definitely have enjoyed that one. Oh, man. If y'all want to be on the feature, man, hit me up. Email me at thefeature.cj3@gmail.com or also contact me on my platforms at Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter at The Feature with CJ3. I'm on this thing every single day, man, Monday through Friday. On Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at 9 p.m. Go subscribe right now to The Feature with CJ3 on YouTube and on Twitch channels. And go listen and download on all major outlets and podcasts or wherever you go enjoy your podcast. And donate and support the cause. Please send your donations to my Cash App. Right Touch, $, $, Right Touch Sports, PayPal, paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3. Or Anchor, anchor.fm/The Featured with CJ3. And go watch my past Featured Fridays guests. There is a nugget of knowledge waiting for you in each conversation. And you want to sponsor? You want to advertise? You want to be featured on the show? Please send your money to our Cash App at $ Right Touch Sports. Yeah, man, we getting into it tonight, man. I don't know what to say to y'all, man, but dang, that was good stuff. That was good stuff right there, Doc. Man, it's about time for your boy Your boy Cliff, the featured song of the night. Let's get into it. My featured song of the night, man, is coming from a classic legend himself. By far one of the greatest artists ever. Um, don't even have to necessarily go all into it, but he's just definitely a legendary individual, man. And this song is dedicated to anybody who has wore the number 9. If you wore the number 9 like Peter Warrick and you wore it because of Pete, this, hey, you gotta love people like us to the nines. Like you gotta love us to the nines. Like there's no other way to do that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna enjoy the love for the nines, and we're gonna give some love to the nines tonight. So I'm gonna let my boy Prince hold this thing down and do what we do.
Firebox has some interesting features.
Just like that, we're gonna get into it. Hey, what's happening there? Okay then, what's happening? I know y'all like, tune in. That's right. Y'all got to tune in to what I'm about to tell y'all. I hope y'all been enjoying this. And you all right, boo? This is my baby. She's been kicking it with her daddy today.
Because I've been bored this whole time.
I don't know what you've been bored for. You just missed the awesome interview and conversation with your Uncle Pete. Because he's your Uncle Pete. You gotta listen to him.
Uncle.
Yeah, just like that. On live. You heard it.
How is someone famous now?
Because you got a famous dad. Get it?
Yeah, but
same thing. It's in the bloodline. Hey, this is what we're doing. We're keeping it rolling. Guess what?
Okay.
People, I know you guys been waiting, and it's finally here. I'm gonna give it to you. It's gonna go just like this. This is what we got. I tried. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it like this. This is what it's looking like for you guys going into 2021. I know you guys are wondering, yes, this is the state of emergency. Everybody wants to know who will be my 2021 Feature Friday's guest. Let's go. Look, man, we're going like this. 2021 is going to get real interesting. I'm talking about real quick. January 22nd, 2021. Please be sure to come check out Feature Friday's guest, Eugene Granger, McClay School here in Tallahassee, Florida, the head basketball coach, NCAA college basketball icon, and the GBI tournament's president. You might want to pay attention. Frank Murphy, my boy Frank, NFL veteran, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, former draft pick, an author, businessman, a conversation you do not want to miss out on. I got my boy Severe the Drac, the young Drac, Julian Bruce, right here, official member of the Nappy Heads. Y'all remember the Nappy Heads? Robbery. Yeah, T-Pain group, all that right here. My boy Severe the young Drac right here on the feature. And I got my boy on the Freedom Train. My boy from the Freedom Train Network, the Vick Sports Radio Show, and the author of several real authentic Afrocentric books. You might want to pay attention and read them. Joseph Ward will be right here on the feature. Tony Pullins, TP, yo, Loopy, what's good? Right here on the feature, under the radar CEO, basketball extraordinaire guru, former scout, former basketball team owner, professional basketball team owner. Right here, Nick Maddox, former commissioner of Leon County, former Florida State legend, and former #1 overall recruit in the country at running back, coming out of Kannapolis, North Carolina. And he's one of the big time folks here with the Boys and Girls Club right here in Leon County in Tallahassee, Florida. That's happening in March in 2021. And I've got to get ready for this one right here. My boy David Moyer, the CEO of Miami Rich Life Clothing. I don't know if y'all ever seen it or heard of it before, but man, listen. If y'all ain't got some Miami Rich Life clothes in y'all life, I don't know what you're wearing. David Moyer happening right here, February 2021. Please make sure y'all in here. Brand ambassador, Miami Rich Life, and my boy Sam C, my own high school receiver coach, the one that put me through, got me somewhere with Carter's Corner and the awesome things he's doing with his nonprofit organization, Technique Athletes. This comes from a bloodline of football players. From him and all his brothers. Every last one of them played football D1 somewhere And he also helped catapult me in that opportunity. My coach, my good friend, Sam C. And man, if y'all are wondering if this was my last Feature Friday, this was by far, ain't gonna lie, man, this was definitely one of them. But I got one coming up on the 18th of December. You might want to tune in to her because she fine. And her name B. I can find her. What my girl? Where she go? Uh-oh, I done lost in the song. What's coming across this phone? Oh, God. It's sad. There she go. I found her. Hey, Andrea. Andrea Bowman, Miss Mona herself, Mona B. She is the film hairstylist, film hair designer, celebrity hairstylist, consultant, instructor, the CEO of Mona B. Listen, this is an awesome, beautiful, gorgeous woman who got the opportunity to do all of the hairstyles and design the hairstyles for Chadwick Boseman in the movie Get On Up. Yes, this was the woman who gave me the pictures to put on the show when Chadwick passed away and shared those moments. This is her moment. This is her time. And we're going to have them intimate conversations with her about her, Chadwick, and all the awesome actors and actresses that she's had the awesome opportunity to work with, work for, all the movies and productions and Emmys and Grammys that she's helped win and has won. We're talking to her, Andrea Bowman, right here on my show, December 18th. Do not miss it. And I got a Christmas gift for y'all asses for real. Be here Friday, December 25th on Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day.
I promise on Christmas Day, there is something so awesome going on. There's a conversation going on so off the chain. I wish I should have told y'all about it tonight. But y'all tune in Monday. I will give you who it is. But man, I can't wait for that one to come off because that was popping up. I might just dump that one real early on y'all. So, man, this has been a heck of a day. This has been a heck of a show. I ain't even got to my true stories yet.
It matters if you get mad off.
So now that he gonna be on the show, all that's going down there tonight, man. We gonna make this thing that happens is going down. Man, so much fun.
You look like you're sweating.
It looked like it, don't it? But Daddy's just excited, sweetheart. So much going on. But now it's time for another one of them CJ3.
True stories.
And this is a part of my show where I tell a true story of mine and tie it to either the topic of discussion at the time or the guest of the evening. And tonight's guest, I got a lot of stories about. But one that just comes to mind off the top of my head, and I've had plenty great opportunities.
Well, Kirk Herbstreit selected Florida State as one of his finalists this year.
And I don't think he really realized how much of an impact and inspiration he was to me in my life at the young age I was. Because when I was in high school, my junior year, that's when I started playing high school football. And I had an opportunity to go play D1 football. And I don't think I would have honestly ever got the chance to get to that level, even go play college ball if it wasn't for people. And this is the honest God truth. Plenty summers I used to go work out with them, Florida State campus, and they would come over to FAM, and we would go FAMU players. They'll be out there working out. And shout out to FAMU players too, man. I used to go out there and show me a lot too, from the Quay Nutterleys to the Canaan Lambs and the Demetrius Bendrosses. But I gotta give props over there at Florida State too, to the Peter Warricks and the Ron Duganses of the world and the E.G. Greens and man, just so many people to thank. But I just remember this one particular time. I'm going over there to go work out with Florida State team, and Chris Wink is there, and Pete's there, and we all out there working out. And CNN is off in the cut on the media side of things, videotaping, summer workouts. And I remember what I had on vividly. I had on the Jamboree shirt that we had with Rickard, Lincoln, Leon, and Gabi. It was an old school spring jamboree shirt. I had on some green Adidas shorts, and I had bought these black Nikes that I used to wear. And Pete and all the Florida State DBs and receivers out there, and FAMU receivers and DBs, we all meshed up and got together this one particular Saturday afternoon. I never forget it. And we all out there working out. I'm talking about Pete running routes so crisp on people. He twisted this dude named Robert Washington with one. I know he was a defensive back and a receiver. Like they called him Debo. So he played receiver and he played corner a little bit. He was just like one of those utility guys that Florida State has. And Pete made this boy ankle bone pop out his ankle just by running a 5-yard hitch. He made this. I'm talking about. He ran the thing so fast and so quick to the boy when he was backing up in his back pedal. He was trying to stop himself because he thought Pete was going to go deep. He tried to stop himself, and his ankle got caught underneath his foot, under his weight rather, and everything just went sideways. When I saw this transpire like this, I don't even know if homeboy got a chance to play that season. All I know is that day, like his girlfriend had to take him to the hospital. Like it was a sad situation. Like we had to carry him to the car, all that good stuff. I remember that. And all Pete said was that, man, my bad, D, my bad. And I remember that so vividly. So fast forward, right? So we're in North Carolina. I'm in North Carolina. And we actually going to get ready to play state. I got a chance to play against Pete my freshman year. And I'm in my dorm room with my roommate, Sean Watkins at the time. And we watching CNN. CNN used to have this thing where they had a CNN sports moment. And remember, I told y'all that CNN was at this particular workout videotaping, Pete getting the coverage. He was up for the Heisman, Biletnikoff, all that stuff was happening. And they was videotaping. And I'm watching CNN. Me and my roommate, we just watching CNN. And lo and behold, the day that they videotape is on TV. And in my mind, I'm looking at it. I ain't see me yet. But I was like, hey, I remember this day. I was there. And my roommate was like, man, you weren't there. You don't know Peter Warrick. I said, bruh, I was there this day. Like, I remember this day. I was there. And he said, you weren't there. And lo and behold, a screenshot, nice little video camera shot, came in on me and Pete talking. Now, listen, y'all don't understand at this moment. I'm a freshman in college, coming out of high school. Pete's this big known name across the country, still in college himself. But I'm on national television everywhere. I'm not the subject at all. But they got me and Peter Warrick together, talking, laughing, dapping each other up, high-fiving and everything. My roommate looked and I was like, I said, they're going to be right there. And as soon as the camera came on me and he saw it, he focused in, he was like, I'll be damn, Jackson, that is you. So I was like, yeah, I told you, bitch. It was me. I was there. I let you know what's going on. I know Peter Warrick. So, yeah, that was my moment. I'm sorry. I had it. That's my true story. I am definitely sticking with that one. Yeah, man. I'm so sorry, but yeah, that's how good stuff goes, man. That's just, it just gets in me sometimes, you just gotta go with it, man. Yeah, but like I said, that's my true story, and I am sticking with it, man. Yeah, but we gets it in around here. I don't know about you guys, but we gets it in around here. Hey, I try to keep it real, man. Like I said, it's my true stories. I stick with them and I keep it going. But this what we got going on right here, man. If you want to be on this show, Holla, email me at thefeatured.cj3@gmail.com or go and holler at your boy on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter at The Featured with CJ3. I'm on this thing every single night, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Go subscribe right now to The Featured with CJ3 on YouTube, Twitch, and go subscribe to that bitch on Facebook. And go donate and support the cause. Please send your donations to my Cash App, $, Right Touch Sports, PayPal, paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3, and on Anchor at anchor.fm/The Featured with CJ3. And go listen and download all major podcasts or all the former Feature Friday guests that I've had on my show. There's a nugget of knowledge waiting for you in each conversation. And if you want to be a sponsor, an advertiser, or you want to be featured, send your money to our Cash App at $, Right Touch Sports. Look, man, we're going to keep making this thing here happen, Doc. I'm excited about what is happening, what's about to come, and everything that's taking place. I'm just happy to be a part of it. I'm happy you guys are a part of it. I'm happy everybody is starting to understand their purpose in life. It's going to get better, y'all. You have no choice but to be. I hope y'all enjoyed the night, man. I just want to thank my boy, my partner, my ace boom crew, my boy Peter Ward for coming through for me tonight, man. You have no idea what that means to me tonight, man. Like, for real, for real. Shout out to you, Pete, to the whole family, man. Pete Jr., Peyton, baby girls, all your family, man, all your daughters. I love all y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for allowing your father to come talk to all his fans and my fans tonight. Much appreciated. Man, we got all kind of stuff going on. 4 things, remember them, please. Stay safe, stay smart, stay clean, stay your ass home. Try to make this as easy as possible for you. But before we go, man, I got to say happy birthday to my other favorite, not football player, more so hip hop artist, my boy Jigga. Jigga turning 51 today. Happy birthday, bro. I got goats all around me today. I got Pete today. I got talked about all his goats he's been around and the goats he's around over there. And I got a goat right here, Jay-Z. I got my daughter here. She's the greatest of all time. And man, happy birthday, Jigga. You're coming to age for real, my brother. And we're going to actually get up out of here. On that note, we are going to close it down on that song right there, Coming of Age, from my boy Jay-Z. One of my favorite songs of all time. And I'm going to make sure that gets played as I exit up out this thing tonight. But y'all can enjoy yourselves. Like I said, thank all y'all for tuning in with me, man. Thank all y'all for holding me down. I thank y'all for tuning into my show and actually liking this shit. Like, I really do. It makes me want to continue to keep working and keep doing my show. Next week, I don't know what next week's going to look like. I'll be honest, I really don't. Because I was going to try to kind of end it here on the 4th. But so much is happening, and it's making me want to continue to keep going. So we'll get through next week. Just know on the 18th, got my girl Angela Bowman for all y'all hairstylists, movie stars, and people who want to get into the business, want to learn some things, learn some tricks of the trade, or want to do film, and want to do hair designing and film. You might want to pay attention to Mona because she's making trends in the industry that she's running right now. So please make sure y'all tune in for that one. What can I say? I've said it all. Thank y'all. I hope all y'all have an awesome weekend. Awesome week. Heading up against in a minute, man. Enjoy yourselves, man. I love y'all. Say thank y'all to be back.
kids. There's a lot of character in these kids. There's a lot of heart. We got a great group of kids, and I'm blessed to be able to coach those guys.
I got this shorty on my block who was clutching my rocks. He likes the style of profile. I think he won the month. He likes the way you walk. You see my money choking. No money walking. I'm the hottest nigga in New York. I see his Uncle Page. I know his blood boy. He wanna roll with me. I know this kid to be loyal. I watched him make a few wins. The countless little sneakers and gears. Then it's just enough to re-up again. I see myself in his eyes. I won't divide. Forget Versace. And was diamonds like Liberace. That's just a natural cycle. Nobody wanna be like Michael where I'm from. Just the niggas who bounce from a gun. We out here trying to make our white in the cold green. I can help shorty blow out like Afro Sheen. Plus I could relive my days of youth, which is good.
Presented by the new windows.
It's time to put a cell in the wall.
The football here in South Carolina. Florida State won the flip. They deferred. Jimbo Fisher will be on defense to start the game. He's down below.